Have you ever wondered what it would be like to walk without the tips of your toes, or try to accomplish everyday tasks without the tips of your fingers? It would be painful and very difficult. Today I'm going to argue why you should not declaw your cats, and instead get informed about the risks that come with declawing, also known as onychectomy or deknuckling. From my audience analysis questions, I found that the majority of those that answered have actually owned a cat, and 100% said that they would not declaw their pet for very common and logical reasons. I have done my research on this topic to find the pros and cons stated from credible sources. So what is the problem with declawing cats? The majority of those that oppose this invasive surgery simply state that it is inhumane, but there is more to it that could affect you, especially if you are a cat owner or someone looking to adopt. Declawing cats is an intrusive and inhumane surgery that can cause chronic and unnecessary pain, making this a serious problem. According to Supernova and Plessia, onychectomy is completed by using guillotine clippers, a laser, or a scalpel. It removes the rounded bones of a cat's paw that allows them to walk naturally and distribute their weight to their tiptoes as their foot rolls forward. This can lead to severe back pain and arthritis of the joints in their leg. And more often than not, this procedure will also leave behind bone spurs or partial nails for regrowth, making it very painful for them to walk. Here is a short clip to show you how declawing changes a cat's gait from Paw Project.
In order to avoid placing weight on their painful declawed toes, many cats will rock backwards and walk on their wrists. This abnormal way of walking, or limping, causes arthritis to form in the joints of the limb.
So declawing cats and the chronic pain that they endure often leads to serious behavioral problems, and this will affect your daily life and the health of your cat. According to Bernard and Mainley, declawing can lead to a deterrence of the litter box and increased biting and aggression because their natural form of protection has been removed. This is also why they should never be let outside after being declawed, because their ability to protect themselves has been impaired. Some people say this isn't a problem. I say they are wrong, and here's why. Declawing cats and the earlier stated behavioral problems this procedure can cause often leads to cats being abandoned in the streets or owners relinquishing their pet to a shelter. According to Supernova, this often happens because they were not fully aware of the risks and issues that came with declawing their pet. 14% are relinquished because of litter box mishaps. 28% acting fearful. 10% growling at people, and 9% for biting. That's 61 total percent of cats that are relinquished because of issues traced back to declawing. So what is the solution to all these problems that declawing or deknuckling can cause? Save declawing as a last resort and get informed before you declaw your cat. It works because there are other methods which are humane and pain-free to help prevent your pet from scratching furniture or people while playing that should be tried before resorting to declawing. According to Bernard and Mainley, if you are a current cat owner thinking about getting your cat declawed, know the information, the risks, and the extra work it may take to properly care for your pet after surgery. Or if you are a current cat owner but are thinking about or if you are not a current owner but are thinking about adopting a declawed cat, know the information and the risks so that you are fully aware and prepared for what you may be signing up for and are less likely to relinquish your cat. Some people say the solution won't work. I say that they're wrong, and here's why. Because declawing cats is under more scrutiny than ever before, the act, even being banned in some places, will cause owners to think twice before getting their pet declawed, and in turn reduce relinquishment rates because of the lack of behavioral problems caused by declawing. According to Plessia, these places are seeing relinquishment rates drop. Los Angeles is one example of a city that banned declawing, and they saw a 43.3% drop in relinquishment rates. So what will happen if we don't use this solution? Well, cats all over the country will suffer from chronic pain due to deknuckling. And because of the increased behavioral issues caused by irritation from the pain of their paws after declawing, owners may be more likely to give up their pets to shelters. But if we do, you and I, the average cats in chronic pain due to declawing will decrease. Shelters would have a better chance of adopting out their rescues due to the lack of issues caused by chronic pain and declawing. So once again, to conclude, you should not declaw your cats and instead get informed about the risks that come with declawing. If you are a cat mom or dad like me, I implore you to get informed about the truth of onychectomy and choose the more humane alternatives that are available for you and your cat.